What are your plans and how are you celebrating the Valentine's Day with your family, friends, and your love? Becca Solutions, in collaboration with Sammy Flex TV, has done it again. It is the Vows Day special in Dubai with Sammy Flex. Coming this 9 to 16th of February 2023. Miniaba, with a lot of experience on the desert safari, Dubai Free, Atlantic's Water Park, Dubai City Tour, party in the club, and the yacht party. Now for you, yes, also the romantic dinner party. So package winning yeah, 13,000 Ghana cedis. So person will be each dime back one. Nasa one kwana person would die at 14,500 Ghana cedi. Pick your phone, call us and book us now on 0243 514 732 or +971 559 494 061. Habibi, have fun with love.
Everybody check now. Check it, check it, check it, check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We want to move to our last and final topic where at this point we want to talk about our grandpapa in the music scene, Reggie Rockstone. He's explained the reason why he or no any idea or they any artist bia bebano the nasi compare any management compare any piano. Now the reasons in tia or kasa and same way you know. This is what I want us to enter into, and I feel say grandpapa Sadia okay dear. Well, that is for me, MC Berima. Let's listen to you. Same way we are going to listen to my beautiful pundit over here. So let's go watch this video of how he narrated or how he said it. When we come back, we will do more.
I'd like to ask Reggie if I can also come. I know nothing about music, but I just love him and I want him to mentor me.
Yeah, I am all about sharing my wisdom. In fact, one of the reasons why I don't really sign artists is because I believe in guiding them on the life skills.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Obu ohana ma talent. Oni subai. Obu ohana ma okuta serious talent. Bo pentokwa. Obu okuta serious talent. Or really ohana mo frame meet no ma. You know, no maybe what am I saying?
Yeah.
So people, it's not only talent that makes you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so I like to move. Obu ohana mo comfort. Yeah, I depend on you. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, me no nante check.
Yeah.
Me no nante. Na me study.
Now
they got me sick and me dey barbershop. Obu on mo cry later on so bi so ba no nipa ni kuta dope no eja no ko.
Lovely. Say obi she.
Yeah.
And the person is a budding or promising artist. What will be the first 3 things you tell the person to stick or to get stuck to?
Stuck to. Well, I mean, 3 things. Well, 3 is not enough, but
okay.
Let me begin. Dedication.
Dedication.
You need to be dedicated to your craft. You know, you got to focus on what it is that you really want to be.
Right.
You know, you want to play football, you got to go on the field. Also, botutas, barefoot, a hood. Sana, and so also I notice a lot of young people are impatient. They have this sense of entitlement, meaning to be a free buyer. You know,
just
yeah, like obit me by Charlie Mama a chance. I'm like, Negro, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Just everybody work. Juma. So I kind of story maybe out there or say, I used to hustle. And then, you know, everyone has a story. Nti saa de no ya munyi film mutrim saa You know, go on and do some work, put in work. Last but not least, which is really first, is prayers. If you're not talking to Jah, forget it. You gotta talk to Jah. Because I watch a dear, and that's our dear, no, the mouth. Now, you know, if you're not living right, okay, wakumemu spiritually, if you're not living right, you want to attract the goodness.
Okay, so these are some few words from Grandpapa Reggie Rockstone. Hip Life, Munina, Grandpapa, that is him. Okay, so nice show, Nana. Your program is very exclusive, but please try to do something about your hair. Lydia from Kumasi.
Charlie today.
It looks like an enemy.
Oh, super.
That is a serious.
No, I like the fact that you guys are, you know.
Yeah, we are feeling you.
Yeah. I like the fact that you guys are talking about the hair. Yeah, okay. All right. So kudos very much. I'm really enjoying the show. Keep it up, bro. Let me use this platform to wish Nana Ama of Ghana Immigration Service Aflao a happy birthday. Much love to her. From Obuoba Kwabena Fosu, West Hills Mall, Accra. Okay, my favorite MC is MC. I'm loving your show. Keep it up, bro. This is your boy, Nimako. Oh, shout outs to you, my bro, Emmanuel Nimako, childhood friend. He's been one of the greatest guys amongst the friends. Chamo, this is what Reggie Rockstone is saying. Yeah. What do you have to say?
It's, you know, it's a personal thing that he was sharing. I mean, he was asked, why are you not investing in the music business or entertainment business? Because you happen to come out of it, or you were one of them. You have done so well. So why are you not also investing in others? And his answers, I disagree with him with some of them, except the last one. So let's do this. I mean,
which one is the last one?
The prayers. Without prayers, forget it. I mean, I will not. I disagree with him, because we have people who are not praying and they are still making good music, and people are still loving them. So if you say without prayers, forget it. No, you can say that for those who believe in prayers. I mean, add it to it. I will agree in that sense. But if you say that without prayers, forget it, you are writing off those who don't believe in prayers, or who are doing hard work, or whatever they think will work out. So I disagree with him on that. But apart from that, I agree with him. When you are going into any business, you should know what it entails, and then you make a decision whether you can handle it or not. I mean, you have to calculate your risk before you get in there. So from him, he said obviously he's not investing, but he's ready to advise anybody going in, and his reason is that he can't handle the attitude that comes with it. Talent is not enough. Your attitude can either make you or make you. And he was giving an example, like if you are let's say you are disrespectful, he can't work with you, because yes, so our friend will say you be a meeting at this time baby crowd, you know, the yana say maybe a why and or better no makubusho, and he can't handle it. Again, you crom for, I mean, what the baby to our want to me manage or chrono, and you know, he won't come in. He can't work with you, and I agree with him. And it's not like he's discouraging people from doing it or investing it. He's sharing his opinion and why he's not taking that risk. Somebody, like some time ago, people were even tagging him, say, Obia or celebrity music business and autumn watchy and all that. We're calculating risking. Selling watchy will give him peace of mind. But even that sense, you know, there are people that he will control there, and maybe for him that will be easier. Controlling his workers there than controlling a musician, or also when you one hit now friend or ma obedi do a term or the attitude So I agree with him in that direction, that he will not go into it because of the attitude attached to the talent. And for those who are going in, he is just advising you. Don't just go in. Escafobi okrumu ha. Omo ebe mu kakra yedi mia omo kakra bia omo say music industry dey ye mamu biem omo attitude nye engofu bi be dada waju sika and all that. And I think Reggie Rockstone is advising them. When you are coming in, don't just think that it's talent. And I over managing to you just put your money in and talent you are done. No. Even underground artists, look at what happened between Black Sheriff and the former
Chavez Consult.
Yes. It's the same thing. Ebia Chavez no dey onim say me do music abe remu dey meka and so ye. And then Black Sheriff so ne team a obeto say no, it's not like that. Road boys and say no, we don't do it like that. What can we do? Yes, you be kan dey. When you're ready, say on your bay, Jumadia, and your woman mujan chain. And a quiet tremament until say a quarter. I think it's still in quarter or more a year. So the point is that know that you are not only coming for the talent. There are other things, and Reggie Rockstone for once can't handle it. So he will not go in there, but he can advise. So the same thing should happen to those who are invested. Don't think that you are only going in for talent.
You should look at those angles.
The attitude.
So in a way, or in a nutshell, you agree with Reggie Rockstone?
I agree with him, except
the last point, the prayers.
Forget it.
Okay,
No, that one I disagree.
In a few, we are going to open up the phone line, so you just call in and then do your submission or your contribution. But then let's listen to young barrister, bruh.
Yo, grandpapa.
You agree with him?
I do not agree entirely with whatever he has said.
Okay.
Music business is different from morality. It's not a Christian firm that you want to run. So obviously you would have this back and forth character coming on board. If it is a talent management that you want to run and as business, you would have people who are going to be the manager, the road manager, the PR team, everything. Unfortunately, in Ghana here, we don't have a well-established label where they do everything. So we can say this one man, these indie labels are the ones that run stuff like that. Grandpapa, from the background that he's coming from, somebody who has stayed in the States, who knows music and knows the business aspect of it, should do better. That yes, if it is talent management and I pick, let's say, Derek Money as maybe a dancehall act, obviously I should create room for certain character that he may be portraying. I'm managing his talent. I am managing his talent. Every decision that comes on board is from the management team. Before he comes on board, he reads the contract. He knows what he's coming to do and what the management is coming to offer him. You get it?
Yeah.
If the person puts a certain character going forward, there is that clause to terminate the contract.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So if you are saying that because of somebody being a thief, somebody's character, how do you even know that the person is having a bad character if you have not even experienced the person?
So even at workplace crap, it's still there.
Yes.
Yeah. When before you get into or institutions, companies, or anywhere like that, we have in your appointment letter the do's and then the don'ts.
Code of conduct, isn't it? So if you just leave it bare, vague, like because somebody's character is bad, so I'm not going to. How do you know the musicians? Some of them, because of certain things that they have gone through or they are going through, they may be perceived as people with bad character. So as a grandpapa, you sign this musician, tell the person, speak to the person, advise the person. If the person that you're advising doesn't take it, lay him off, let him go. Then you can. It doesn't mean your investment is wasted. Yeah. Because as you see, Chamo is saying that it's wasted. It is wasted because our industry is not structured. If it is well structured, where like we have the likes of Sony, Universal record label, these people do not stand at the chance of losing when they come in. Get it? Because they know if you are on a management board then the musician would have to be rich directly. Does it work like that? Where the musician is going to even quote the figure that you are going to pay him. Before you reach a musician, you need to pass through that right channel. The label is supposed to pay you. After everything, they are the one to pay you. So what is your business? How would you even talk about stealing when it is the management that takes sole responsibility of your in and out? Because so for me, he is not having any point looking at the caliber of musician he is, or the things that he has done in the industry. I think he should know better. He shouldn't judge people when he has not experienced them. Until you do that, there are so many musicians in Ghana now whose character are not good, but they have been signed on labels and that they are working with, because these labels understand the business aspect of it, that aside your moral, that is your personal life. Let's not attach people's personal life to the business that they do. That is the problem we have in Ghana, that somebody will be complaining about your hairstyle when the person doesn't even know that you're a good guy. You get it? Somebody's tattoo is a problem because our society perceives tattoo as a bad thing. Somebody's piercing is a problem because you have not even experienced the person. So how then do you conclude? How then do you qualify the person as a bad person? So for me, I think Grandpa, for now, he got it wrong. He got it wrong. If he can't invest in the industry like he's saying, let that be, and he can still be the grandpapa and be advising the talent that he wants to advise. Even the advice that he's going to give, the person decides to take it or not.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. That is young barrister.
MC, I think I'm very disappointed in Grandpapa, especially in the major title, that Grandpapa.
Oji.
Yeah, Major. I'm very disappointed in him.
Oji, no man.
I don't know. I now understand the reason why people do quarrel with him, especially the positions on the grandpa of Hip Life or the originator of Hip Life. Because from where he stands, he stands a chance of losing whenever there's an argument. Yeah, because when you say you don't want to venture into artist management because of their character, when you are entering into artist management, these are some of the things that will definitely pop up. And while they are popping up, you have to make room available to ascertain certain things. Because one, whilst you are venturing into it, he's a musician. He has been, let me say, a veteran musician who has been in this game for so long. He knows the in and out of music. And then the business aspect of it as well. So whenever you are venturing into certain, you make room available for all things attitude-based, character, and then morale as well. One, whenever you are going into it, you are going for the talent base. So when it's a record label he's about or he's trying to set up, you have to make room for all these things. So at a point in time, when artist is misbehaving, you know the rules and regulations you are going to lay down for the artist to know that this is what I'm doing goes against the law. This is what I'm doing goes against the law. So that artist will position him or herself very well. Reggie Rockstone have made me lose so much respect for him with this comment. Because if, for instance, or for once, he has set up a record label, I think by now it will be one of the biggest record labels in Ghana. Looking at where he started, and where he's coming from, and where he has been to, right now, as he stands right now. Reggie Rockstone has the opportunity, or got the opportunity, to rule the Ghana music industry with his talent and then creating room for talent. But he has this mentality. Look at how there are so many underground artists in the system who are suffering. I always receive DM messages from underground artists. They want managers, they want a record label. Look at this. So imagine you've made room or create a record label to nurture all these artists. When I say nurture, when you are nurturing somebody on a talent, the attitude aspect is part of the nurturing. The character, the behavior, they all form part of the nurturing. So if you have the mentality that I want to create room for young artists, so I will nurture them for them to become future artists, you have to be ready to accept whatever they bring on board. Again, whenever you are trying to sign an artist onto a record label, you have a contract. And inside the contract, there are clauses inside the contract. You do this, you don't do that. You do this, when you do this, it falls below the contract or it falls within the contract. So the artist who is ever ready to do music, who is ever ready to work with you, goes accordingly to the contract that the artist have signed. Again, you being the key figure, you are not the one who is supposed to be complaining about their character and then their attitude. Because you are the idea, you have the idea about the record label. So when it comes like this, you have people on the floor, on the ground, who are doing all these things. The same thing applies to football. Whenever you are nurturing a talent in football, it's the talent you are looking for. You have a personality like Balotelli. Balotelli has one of the baddest attitudes in football. But when he got a good coach, he was able to nurture him to play good football. At the end of the day, he win laurels. So Reggie Rockstone is not being a good coach here.
Okay, now let's get this thing clear. Reggie is not saying he won't. He's just looking at those characters. That is going to make him.
I think money points is the right thing that Reggie Rockstone is saying.
Yes.
He can't handle it.
Yes. Not that he won't.
No, if
he
you
said he can't handle it.
Can't handle it.
Not that he
and
won't.
you're saying that if somebody like Balotelli, even not all coaches can handle him. And you are saying when you get a good coach, Reggie Rockstone is not a good coach. So why can't you accept?
If you can't handle it, don't come and pinpoint some things that somebody who is behind the scene, who is ever ready to come and invest, get that mindset.
No,
okay.
he's just
Because one,
Derek,
if you think this artist does this, he did this, and then they are not, they don't go according to your principle.
He can't handle it.
You can't handle it.
Yes. It doesn't mean he won't.
So for those who can handle it,
they can go ahead.
Then you have to stay back. Look at those who can handle it. Even you being a grandpapa in the industry, you have to even call for investors to come and nurture this artist. But you don't come out to pinpoint something. The thing that Reggie Rockstone is pinpointing, he also holds such characters within.
Okay.
No, the best. I think I think the best advice we should give Grandpa should be like he should actually open a counseling unit.
Exactly.
So that
that's what he wants.
Yeah.
He said that. He said that.
I want
he will be willing and ready.
No, he should
to
open. He shouldn't open. No, he should open a counseling
guys.
unit.
Let's get this
from opening a friend is saying this thing because a record label. Because if you want to give advice, give.
Okay.
But setting up a record label.
Let's use this opportunity. My final comment on this one. Just 30 seconds, one minute.
Yeah,
final
I was still say Azamna grandpapa can and one na menene ya adwene. In fact, the integral man manage hone say ono ankasa I try say obeka where he is weak. And where or num say or yes strong. When you are going to business, you should know that thing. And that's how you will feel. Obviously, he can't handle attitude, disrespect, and all those things. And in this or no echo you hear record label, he will fail. And in no say on your record label, but on case more behind.
Yeah.
And I agree with him because you on go for bra. Or my fa artist on be record label. You did do my temba ko so what didn't see on you. Why that person wasn't ready for disrespect. But you can hear grandpapa and say that okay, maybe I may meet such a thing. But this is how I will deal with it. So I agree with grandpapa and I think people should just take it as it is so that when they are coming into the business, they will know how to handle things.
All right, so let's listen to young barrister.
I think that for the first one would be with Jali. They should know how to criticize. They should know how to complain. The industry is open. It's even porous for anybody at all to enter. And with Grandpapa, I still stand that I disagree with whatever he said. As a business person, if you want to do business and take your personality out of it, you can still open a record label and people will run it for you and it will be very, very successful without your involvement.
Okay.
So if you think that it is disrespect that you can't take, then do not involve yourself, but you can still invest in it and people will come on board and nurture don't forget that it's talent management. You can pick somebody who has a bad attitude, put him on a record label, nurture the person, and the person will forever be grateful unto you that you have changed him and shaping his character.
All right, thank you very much, young barrister. Let's listen to Derek Money Everywhere.
MC, I think with Jalid needs to sit up. He needs to do his homework very well because he lacks assignments. When you give him assignments, he will not do. I think he's that type of student in class. Yeah, and then he needs to do his homework very well because that's what I'm seeing from the interview. So that's what I can see from him. Again, I still stand by it. I don't support what Reggie Rockstone Grandpa is saying, and I might say what the angle he's coming from. It will not help our industry. With that attitude he's trying to portray here, it will never help our industry. So we need to set up as a grandpa that we always call him. He needs to set up.
All right, thank you very much.